Welcome to Good Vibes, Good Times with Manny featuring the
The
Wifey.
Wifey.
This is our first episode. We're going to be talking about relationships, what has worked for us.
Yep.
What else?
So what these segments are going to be about, it's about the differences between the men and the women and the perspective of each other when it comes to different scenarios. So like they say that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. And the whole purpose of this is to bring together both perspectives and find a middle ground, because that's what helps in a relationship, when you can take two different sides of views and meet in the center to move forward. Because most of the time in relationships, I'll have a particular thought on something and may not agree with hers, but stick to mine and not listen to her point of views, and that would just cause a disruption in our relationship when I should be understanding her views as well.
And also, you guys have to, like, men and women, you guys have to put, like, your ego aside to be able to understand your partner's side of the story, you know? Me and my husband, we're not perfect. We have our disagreements, and it's okay to have disagreements. The thing is that you don't want to get mad at your partner and then just leave it without trying to fix it.
We're here to give advice, but also, like, you have to take your own marriage into consideration. Like, our advice may not work for you, may work for someone else, but it's all based on how you decide to handle your marriage. For those of you who don't know who we are, me and my wife have been married for 12 years. We got married at the age of 18, 19, right? We got married super early. And a lot of the time, statistically, marriages that are when you're young usually doesn't last. And so what we want to do is tell our story and show you where we got from being married young, to making it to 12 years married happily, right? That's the key word there, is that we're happily married for 12 years. And I couldn't picture living my life without her, right? Like that's how my entire existence is that I have such love for my wife that my dream is to constantly live more and more experience with her. So that's what we want to do for you guys, is to listen to our stories, and hopefully, you know, you can get something out of this and
inspire some of you.
Yeah, inspire to kind of help mend your marriages, right? Because if you truly love someone, you want to work your ass off to make it work. Because that's what love is, right? Love is you putting in the work, but also someone else has to put the equal amount of effort into making it work, right? It's like I always say, that it's like growing a plant together, right? You both have to put an effort to grow this together so that you can fully appreciate the love that you have for each other. So we're going to talk about our story, how we met, and, you know, our struggles, some of the trials that we went through, and also our triumphs. So
I feel like we were destined, because I came from Mexico at age 6. My husband came from California at age around 6, right?
Yeah, about the same
6.
time. Yeah.
And we used to live, like, really far away from each other. And my uncle had a truck, and he was selling it. So guess who bought it?
My dad.
His dad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Where am I going with the story? Just wait. So us as well, we, like, moved closer together. Like, we grew up, we went to the same school, and it was during sophomore year where we actually met. We were both running late to class. It was what, English? What was it? It was
Miss
English with Miss Facuda.
Was it English?
Was it Miss Facuda or was it Miss Facuda?
It was No, it wasn't Facuda. No. I don't know her name either.
But anyways, we were running late to class, and he was gonna open the door for me.
Being the gentleman that I am, you know, I saw her coming, and I was like, oh, I'll open the door for her. Why not? But nope.
And lo and behold,
nope, that wasn't gonna happen.
I opened my own door.
She was independent. She's like, who's this guy?
Who's this
I can
guy?
open my door.
I can open my own door. So I opened the door, and
straight
on his
up
forehead,
smacks, shotguns me, boom, straight in the forehead. I'm surprised I didn't get a concussion, to be honest. That's how hard she hit me.
I felt bad.
Yeah,
I felt
so
really
it's
bad.
so funny though, because at the time, I saw it as an opportunity. I was like, this is a good thing. Like, she hit me with the door, so now
I
the
get to
ice.
hit her with a door.
No, never. I saw it as an icebreaker. I was like, now I don't have to introduce myself because the door was introduced to me. She introduced it. We sat the way the teacher had the classrooms were that
Oh, yeah.
they were this direction, and this direction. So here's the whiteboard.
No, I think it was just like this.
No, was it?
Yeah.
Wasn't there seats this way too, facing the board that way?
No, like half the class was facing each other like this.
Oh.
Like, and the board was right here. So
I don't know. I saw it where there was desks still facing the whiteboard, but also had desks facing this way.
No.
And desks facing that way.
No,
Well, that's what I remember.
Yeah, it was just like all the desks were put like this in front of each other.
Yeah.
Like facing each other.
So basically, like, we could see each other. She sat across from me, and I would see her, and I'd be like this. I'd be like, oh, my head. And she'd start laughing, and she'd be like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay.
You had a big red spot.
I did. I got clobbered pretty hard.
Oh, my poor
Yeah,
baby.
I got clobbered pretty hard. So anyway, I decided to use that as my leverage to get to know her.
Men.
After after that whole incident happened, we got to talking. We got to know each other more, and then I finally asked her out, and she said yes. And we spent, like, our time was just very simplistic. We just spent, like, time after class just hanging out in the hallway. And I remember still calling her house on the big old phones with the cord, the long cord. And trust me, like, kids nowadays don't understand the fear, right? Like, if, like, most girls in high school or junior high have cell phones already, so you're able to call them up right away and be like, hey,
I got your boyfriend.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
like,
you.
I got your number from what's his name or what's her name, and just wanted to see, if you want to go out or something. Yeah, it's easy now. Try doing it when you have to call the house. The actual house phone, the house where the phone where the parents have like a 90% chance of answering. So, like, I remember calling and I'd be like, dude, and then, just wait. And I'm like, please, Lord, let it be her to pick up. Let it be her. Nope. Sure enough, it'd be her mom. I was like, hello? Like, hi, is Betsy there? Like, yes. Can I ask who's calling? And I was like, my name's Ernie. I'm just a friend from school. Like, is it cool if I could talk to her? Oh, I'm sorry, she's busy. And that was it. I was like, oh, dang. It was terrifying. Every time I had a call, it was like sweating bullets. So it wasn't easy communicating because, her mom would always
My mom
slap me down.
would not hang up on you.
No, she didn't hang up on me, but that's how I felt. Like, in my perspective as being the boyfriend, that's how I felt. I was like, no, never. And, like, hung up on me. But no, she'd be like, no, she's busy. It's like, okay, well, thank you. She'd like, yep, bloop. And that's how it was. So, but there was there's the off chance where we did get to talk, and when we talked, man,
we talked for hours.
Yeah, for hours. Yeah.
And then you said the
L word.
The L word.
She got scared. She got scared.
He was like, oh, I can't wait until we get married and we have kids. And I was like,
she got freaked out. She got freaked
who is this guy?
out.
I don't believe in marriage.
Yeah.
I'm never going to have kids.
Yeah.
So I told him, hey, I think you're taking this too seriously.
No, see, she's skipping parts here. No way. That's not what happened.
Parts.
So, me being look, this is how I used to be, okay? I used to be like the romantic type. Not to say that I'm not now, but in the essence of, like, what things were back then, right? Like, I used to write letters. I would make mixtapes on cassettes. I would do love songs on cassettes, and then I would write this stupid letter, and then fold the letter into the cassette tape, and tape it, and everything, and I'd give it to the girl, and that's just, like, how it was. And,
the girl. Not just me. The girl.
Girl? What girl?
All your exes.
They're not there. You can't even consider them exes because when you're young and you date, you just date. Once you get to a certain point, then it's like, oh, it's more important when you date when you're older. Anyway, what ended up happening was that I fell madly in love with Betsy. I was like, man, this girl's so cool. I like her a lot, and I think we dated for about 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah, about
3 or 4 months, and a a lot of the time I was the one dating and like breaking hearts in that sense, because if I didn't feel like that spark with someone, I'd break up with them, and I would tell them straight up. It's like, look, if you want to go out, that's fine, but if I don't feel anything, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. That's like the only stipulation, the only thing. It would be like, yeah, that's fine, we can do that. But no, every time I broke up, just like, the whole crying thing, anything. Anyway, the thing that happened with Betsy was like, she was the one that flipped the script on me, right? Like, I was all about her. I was like 100% Betsy. Like, I had the Team Betsy t-shirt on, and sure enough, I told her, like, I thought she was gonna accept my words. I was like, man, I can't wait till we get married. I can't wait till we have kids. Like, I want to live my life with you. And oh hell no, she was like volleyball, straight into the ground. Like, who's this dude? Return that serve. I don't want that. So sure enough, we go, like, like she said, like, oh yeah, like, like she, like, I could hear it in her voice, but still I didn't expect like the second shotgun blast. First was the door. The second shotgun blast was when we got to school, and then she was like, hey, I need to talk to you. And I was like, yeah, what's up? And she was like, I don't think we should go out anymore. I think we should break up. I was like, why? What did I do? Like, what did I do? Like, I treated you good. I thought I did everything right. And she was just like, it's not you. It's not you. It's me. I'm like, here we go. What's this? Oh,
like,
man.
So that's
whatever.
how it feels.
So sure enough, yeah, she broke my heart. And I was like,
oh, poor baby. So then we got back together, right? After a few months, or right?
No. You always get confused with all these situations because I was the one who was in pain. So like I think I asked her out again because we went out, and then when we broke up, it was already like close to summertime or during summertime, I believe. And then junior year was when I asked her out again. I was like, hey, you know what? Give me a second chance. Like, I don't know what I did wrong. Nothing. I won't do it this time. Like, I'll be more cautious. Like, I don't know what I did wrong. Straight up, even to this day, what I do wrong. She was like, you just scared me.
You just love me too much.
You just love me too much. That's what it was. I was afraid of love. And sure enough, I was like, okay. Hey, like, we'll go out with me again. Like, I don't know what I did wrong, but I won't do it again. And we went out. I don't know how long this time lasted. It didn't last as long as last time.
Not long.
And I don't know why you broke up with me, to be honest. I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't know. I don't remember either.
Oh, I think I remember. I think I just made up an excuse or something.
You heard it here. You heard it here. She made an excuse. Oh, man, I felt so much pain in my life.
We were going, it was already summer.
Mm-hmm.
We were going out on summer vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And since my mom didn't let me go out,
mm-hmm.
I couldn't go out with you.
Yeah.
So
we could have found a way, but no.
So I'm like, I don't want to ruin your summer. That's why I broke up.
You ruined my summer. Like, you straight up ruined it. I was like distraught that whole summer. I was like, man,
I didn't want to ruin your summer.
You did ruin my summer. You could have at least, like, I don't know.
I was a kid. I didn't know what I was doing.
I guess. Anyway.
Your brother wanted to go out with my sister.
Yeah, my brother went out with her sister. Like, I didn't know. I didn't even know when it started. We weren't together. No, during the time my brother was with her sister, like, we were not together. Like, there was times I would see her and I'd try to flirt with her and stuff like that. And sometimes she would be like, yeah, and sometimes she was like, yeah. Like, she was hot and cold at times. Like, sometimes she was happy to see me. Other times she'd ignore me entirely. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, she knows I love her, but yeah, here she is. Like, it was so painful. But anyway.
Sorry.
Anyway, so my brother and her sister ended up getting married. So they ended up married. We saw each other at the wedding, and I thought at that time too, like, hey, maybe, marriage is here, so maybe I could, like, ask her to go out with me again. Nope, that didn't work. And then I don't know, what was a year after that? Was it a year after
when
that?
we got back?
Yeah, when we got back,
it was already college.
Yeah.
We're already in college.
Yeah, but didn't the year they got married, wasn't that our graduating year?
No, they got married in 2006.
We graduated in 7.
We graduated 07. We got married 08.
Yeah, so...
So, basically, my sister and his brother got married in 2006. And the day of the wedding, my uncle was there. And he saw like, hey, I recognize that truck.
Yeah.
And he went up to your dad and he saw like, hey, do you remember me?
Yeah.
Your dad's like, no. Like, who are you? He's like, I'm the one that sold you the truck. That's my truck.
Yeah. So my dad was like, what? No way. And like that's where we kind of got the glimpse that our families were intertwined already because of a truck.
But we weren't together.
No, we weren't. No, but that was the time we figured out, you know, like,
married.
Yeah.
And then, so about a year after we started dating?
About a year.
We started dating after, we dated for, I think 6 months, right?
About that, yeah.
About 6 months.
I thought it was like 7, 8.
We dated for about 6 to 8 months. I can't remember.
Yeah, let's say 6 to 8.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then we got married.
Yeah. I still can't live it down. I still can't. It's like, oh my God, you didn't propose to me. Look, this is what happened, okay?
He didn't propose.
She believes that I did this over the phone. I don't think I did. So what happened was, she believes I did it on the phone. I remember I didn't. I told her that we should get married, right? I didn't get down on one knee, which is what she wanted. But at the time, I didn't think of that. I was just like, hey, you know what? Like, let's just get married. You know, like, I love you. And, you know, let's just jump the gun and get married.
So then we got married. Before we got married, like, remember they told your mom, hey, like at work, they're like, why didn't you invite us to
the wedding?
Your son's wedding?
My mom was
what? He's getting married?
pissed. Yeah, my mom was pissed. She didn't know I was getting married. It was just out of the blue. I was just like, you know what? Let's just get married. And I'm not lying. I got a pretty big mouth. I was like at work. I'm like, yup, guess who's getting married, guys? This guy. And I just I toot the hell out of my horn. I was like, shit. I didn't even think of the repercussions. Sure as shit, the repercussion was my mom didn't know about it. Neither my mom nor my dad. My mom had to find out from a coworker from work. So, oh, congratulations, like, you know, what, on your son's marriage. Like, my son's getting married? Like, yeah, he didn't tell you? No.
I can't remember how he told my parents.
I don't remember either. I don't know. It all happened so fast. I'll be the front one here and say that I did do it wrong. But like I was just excited and I just jumped the gun.
So let's go to the day we got married at court. Mm-hmm. You went with your best friend.
Oh yeah.
Luis.
So
and
again, remember this is me young, okay, young and dumb, not like thinking things through. So I ended up we were supposed to go to the court and we get there and my wife is looking beautiful. You know, she's got her dress, she's got her makeup, everything, and then here comes Shrek. Here comes Shrek with a regular t-shirt, regular jeans. My best friend at the time, he wore baggy clothes during that era. During that era, he wore baggy clothes. So he was like, listen, bro, like, let's switch clothes because you need to look fly like a G6. So let's switch clothes. So sure enough, we went to the restroom, we switched clothes. And
he was wearing like a suit, right?
It wasn't a suit. It was like a black. It was all black. He was wearing all black and a button-up t-shirt. Yeah, with nice pants and a belt and everything, and yeah, so we switched clothes. So my best friend he took one for the team that day, and I got to come out looking pretty fly the day of, you know, signing our marriage certificate. So
do you have pictures?
I don't remember. We should, but we just don't.
I wonder where they. I wonder if your mom has them.
You can always ask. It was just. You know, it's crazy because, again, we got married early. 18, 19, like, that's freaking early. So, to us, it was just like a surreal moment when we got married. And then our song for the wedding was Daniel Benningfield. Yep.
what is it called? If you're not the one.
If you're not the one. Yep.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the story of how me and my husband met. On the next episode, we'll be talking about the first years of our marriage, how like our ups, our downs, the problems we faced, and how we overcame it.
Came those issues. Yep.
All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we hope that your love is everlasting.
Bye, guys.